Uerige Altbier.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I've got yet another Altbier from Germany, of course, and this one is from Dusseldorf. Now, if you don't know what Altbier is, it's basically a top fermenting lager, and that is a lager style, a dark beer that's brewed with top fermenting yeast, which is normally used for ale, but stored and fermented like a lager. I do like this style, but they're very hit and miss. You get some bad ones and you get some good ones. I tried one yesterday. It was the Frankenheim Altbier. That was really nice. I did like that. I've been recommended this by a friend who lives in Germany, and he said this is his favourite Altbier, and he said he reckons I'll really like this. So I got onto beersofeurope.co.uk and I got one. And I say this is called Uerige, which means other in Germany. I don't know whether that's I think that's a literal translation. I'm sure it means something else. Yeah, as I say, it's from Dusseldorf, which is where Altbier comes from. It doesn't come from any other region in Germany. Dusseldorf and Dortmund is quite well known for its Altbier as well, but it's only really brewed in them two big cities. I really like it if you get a good one, and as I say, I've been told this is a good one, so let's see if it is a good one. What have we got? We've got 330ml bottle. Say it's an Altbier. It is 4.7% in the alcohol volume stakes. The ingredients, I've got to try and translate this. Brauwasser. I mean, that's brewing water. Gersten malt. That is malted barley, caramel malts, pretty self-explanatory, caramel malt, and roast malts. That'd be roasted malts. And yeah, it's got a lot of other stuff in German, and that's about it really. Nice bottle, very nice aesthetics on that, long neck. Slim bottle, brown, which is really good, and it's all embossed with the Auriga logo and name. Now this stuff has been brewed since the 1860s, so they know what they're doing, and they also brew a richer version of this, which is 6%, but it's only available at certain times of the year. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it is, but it's like a stronger version of the Altbier. But as I say, this is a new one on me, and it's been recommended, so let's see what's in the bottle. Right, let's get this bottle open. It's got one in flip top bottles that make a nice pop when you open them. Smoke on the opening. It's a little Welsh fella says that on the Real Ale Craft Beer, he loves a bit of smoke coming out of the bottle. Don't know why, but there you go. What's in the bottle on the nose? Yeah, really nice, sweet caramel and lager malt, and not a lot else. It smells like a good one. Let's get it into the glass. Now these flip top bottles are easy to open, but they're a pain in the arse when you're trying to pour. You've got to hold them. So that's what I'm doing. This glass is dirty as well. I've got to sort that fucking dishwasher out. Right, here it goes into the glass. So it's only half pint. So here it is. Fair bit of carbonation on that. But here it is in the glass. Lovely, dark, ruby, chestnut colour. 1.5 finger head, slight off white. Lots of carbonation. Quite a foamy white head on that, on the nose in the glass. Oh yeah, lovely caramel, nutty aromas, caramel and sort of walnut and peanut, slight peanut as well. It does smell good, and I cannot wait to get this down my fat fucking neck. Cheers. Oh, that's really good. That is fantastic. That's really nice. I tried the Frankenheim yesterday, and that was a very sweet roasted malt, and it had all them nutty flavours, but it was very, very sweet. Now, I explained in that video that this was popular with squaddies in Germany who are based in Münsterlager, Paderborn, around that area, which is all near, you know, Dusseldorf and Dortmund, all in the sort of western part. And this was popular with a lot of the northern squaddies who liked bitter. And I drank that yesterday, and I remember thinking to myself, they might have struggled with that because it was very, very sweet. This, on the other hand, is much more like a bitter. If somebody had blindfolded me and said, can you identify this beer? I would have said it's like a British best bitter, because it has got slight bitterness to it, and that's coming from the roasted malt and the hops that they're using as well. And it really does remind me of the sort of best bitter British style of ale that we're all used to over here. And I can see why this isn't as popular as it should be in Germany, because they're used to their wheat beers, they're used to their Keller beers, and they're used to the lager and the Helles as well, their pilsners. And this would be a bit of a curveball for most of them, because they're not used to that rich, malty, bitter finish that you get on some Altbiers. I've tried the Slurscher, which was really nice, and that was very similar to this. It had a nutty but bitter finish on it. This has got that bitter hop finish on it, but it's also got rich, sweet, toasted caramel malts on it. The Hofbrau I didn't like at all. I didn't think that was good. And the one last night, the Frankenheim, that was okay. Very sweet though. It didn't have any bitterness on it at all. And it's the second most popular one, so I can see why it's popular. I don't know whether this is as popular. If it's not, I can see why, because they wouldn't be used to that real bitter flavour that you get in the dark beer, obviously. I mean, there's dark beers in Germany, but this is very, very similar, as I say, to a British best beer. Yeah. Oh, it really is similar. You've got all that caramel malt, which again is a characteristic of British ale, and then you've got the hop bitterness on the end of it. Now, I don't know what hops they are. I don't think they're British hops, but they've got a characteristic of British hops. They could be Saars, because Saars are, you know, they're earthy, and they've got that little pepper spice on the arse end of them, which a lot of, you know, East Kent Goldings have as well. And this is very agreeable. If this was a British beer, I'd say really nice. But it's an Alt, which makes me wonder whether they should try exporting this to the UK, because I think it would go down really well. Obviously, they may have made inroads, but I don't know whether people would drink it. But I would fucking drink gallons of this, because this is really nice, really good. Yeah, it's just like a really good bitter that you get over here. Really nice. So what's the verdict? Well, as I say, this is so similar to the style that we're used to over here. If a Fuller's or someone had brewed this, I said, yeah, this is a winner. Really good. But considering it's come from Germany and it's only available in a certain part of Germany, I do wonder what their target market is. But obviously, it's popular in these regions, so good luck to them. I would really recommend that they start getting this over here because lots of people will drink it. I really would. Imagine that on draft. Jesus, that'd be dangerous for me. I would just drink and drink and drink some of this because I really like it. I love everything about it. The flavours, the ingredients, the finish on it. It's just fantastic. For me, this is a 10 out of 10. Really that good. Really is that good. It's got the really nice German malts. It's got the lovely hop finish on the end of it. And it just goes down so smooth. Really nice mouthfeel. So yeah, 10 out of 10, recommended. And thanks to my mate Norby for recommending that. I've actually got 2 bottles of that, so there's another one downstairs. I am going to demolish that. And remember, beer is working class champagne.